it's Dean, and this is just a quick video just to pay a little respect to Vangelis and to quickly share my experience over the years learning about Vangelis and his music, and also just for us to all be together simultaneously and wish Vangelis's close family and extended family, and then of course the whole family that is all of his fans of his music. And there are many musicians around the globe who have been impacted by his music, people who've gone to see just to see a movie and his score has touched them. And for me, it actually went back to the Cosmos TV series with the original Cosmos in the 78 or 79, or maybe it was the early 80s. Carl Sagan was the host, and Vangelis's music was used, several pieces of his music were used for key moments in that series, and they really captured the wonder and awe, and you know, Carl Sagan has billions and billions of, you know, so I got the wall covered with Vangelis albums that I have. I've got, of course, CDs. I can't put them on the wall. I haven't figured out how to do that, but I've got all of his all the LPs that I have. There's actually a lot more than this. And if you're wondering too, there's a couple at the end there. I don't have a John Vangelis LP, as that's there's a few he did. John Anderson of Yes and Vangelis were together. He also, that's Yes album. He was actually almost going to be the keyboardist for that album because Rick Wakeman left, and they ended up going with Patrick Moraz. And I think they didn't reject Vangelis. I think he just decided that it wasn't really for him. Although he had been in a band in the late 60s, I think he was doing solo stuff. He probably enjoyed just being solo. So let's share our experience, how you first heard Vangelis. For me, it was the Cosmos series, I'm pretty sure. And I remember PBS was running that. And they were trying to do fundraisers. You know, they'd stop the show in the middle and they'd talk for 10 minutes, and they say, if you donated, you get this album. This was the Vangelis album, Heaven and Hell. And of course that has some of the music they used for the soundtrack, and I just fell in love with his score. Next was John and Vangelis, the Friends of Mr. Cairo. That was the first I'd heard of Vangelis with John. I think they'd done an album before that, or maybe, I know they'd done a few albums, but that was the one album I'm very familiar with. I'd like to get all of them now. Then you've got, of course, Blade Runner, which was probably one of the most influential film scores, and of course the newest one, Blade Runner 2049. There's a John Anderson solo album. So all the rest, Chariots of Fire. I put the Moody Blues there because I needed to fill a gap. And I don't know, didn't he have something to do with the Moody Blues? You can leave a comment about that. His career has been, you know, huge and spans over many years. So I would just like to say briefly, you know, in summary of this little video, thank you, Vangelis, for all of your great music. And it's really inspiring music. It's touched me in profound ways as a songwriter, as a musician, and just as someone who loves the stars and sky and space. And there's something about your music that just seems to connect me to the universe in a way that is completely special and unique. And thank you for that. And I don't know what else to say. Thank you, Vangelis. That's all I can say. Thanks for watching the video. Leave all of your comments below about your own experiences, how you came across Vangelis, and what Vangelis means to you. Spiraling out, it's Dean. Bye.